All right. So, last we left off, you had pressed forward in your push towards this lab that contains critical evidence of Ridgeco and their ties to certain companies. Uh, you were accosted by some Nemo off-duty guardsmen who had been called to the area. You dealt with them, and then one of the seven big time killer people for hire, or assassins, and or just people that they found and put their stuff in, uh, attacked Jailbird, and you had to get into a big fight with that guy. He had
Mm-hmm.
flaming jet armor,
He
and you
sure
put him
did.
down. Uh, there was heavy damage suffered, so you had to stay around, rest in that area to heal. You found a basement to sort of camp out the night in while you sent Lotus off to grab the nowhere and bring everyone to bear. Uh, through the night, you were found by some guardsmen who tried to trap you in there with some gas, but you got out. You beat them up, sent one of them away. Then when the nowhere arrived, the entire rest of the known Nemo guard had converged on them and were assaulting them. The nowhere took a bit of damage, specifically 2 points of stress mechanically. It has lost its ability. It lost a point of armor and lost its ability to mode shift. And but you did manage to kill all but two of the assailants, and the two that lived fled uh, as Axe tried to chase them, but they did get away. And so that's when
He ran after
you
them until he didn't.
yeah, and then you, with that taken care of, you regrouped in the nowhere, and you've got to figure out how you're gonna approach everything from here. Keep in mind you have a map of where the magical mines are,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and you have everyone here with you now. Everyone still pretty. Everyone who was beat up is still pretty beat up. Nostria isn't going to be able to do all of this on her own, but and you've got 2 points of stress on the nowhere, so you've just got to sort of figure out what you're going to do with all this. So, yeah, you're on the nowhere. It's
Okay.
pretty busted up.
So, Aegis is going to do some commanding, which starts off with. God, this is tricky. Okay, Jailbird is pretty beaten up still, isn't she? Like, she needs the most attention.
Well, Azora technically needs the most attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Uh,
that's a tension that cannot be handled here.
Jailbird is currently has some shit in her lungs, and a lot of burn marks, singed feathers.
All right. So, I'm gonna say Azora should. Well, Nastria is going to see to people, and someone's got to assist her. And while it's not strictly medically assisting, just doing what she needs, running about, grabbing things. So to that, Corim and Reyna. Lotus put on lookout. Meanwhile, Aegis and Jailbird are going to try as best they can to fix up some damage to the nowhere, which is essentially re-enabling its ability to mode shift and maybe patching up some armor where we can. This is going to be like very speedy repairs. We're not just waiting around for them to like mount a counter attack or whatever. We are just going to basically patch up who and what we can and get moving again.
You want to repair this damage like as quick as you can.
Yeah.
When you have to replace damage to a vehicle on the fly.
Yeah, fly. You roll int. And you've got Jailbird with you, so I'll give you her a +1, or maybe, or should it be her quality?
That's your call.
That is my call.
I feel like she has a move specifically for being like handy with stuff, which implies quality to me, but
She
it is
has.
of course your call.
Well, yeah. She has. I gave her clock working, which is a specific move she can activate, but it's not specifically for her. But you know what? Yeah, I think given the fact that she is supposed to be good at this, at her quality, so that'll be a +2.
Okie dokie.
Yeah,
So
roll int.
let's see how this goes. 10. She was exactly what the fucking doctor ordered.
Nice. Okay, so on a 10, you get to choose two. Regain use of one move, one less ongoing penalty, repair onboard equipment, or give a vehicle a temporary boost.
I'm gonna say regain one
Yeah,
move, which I guess is the mode
yeah,
shift,
and then
and then one onboard thing, which would be the armor.
that would be the ongoing penalty.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
Remove ongoing
yeah,
penalty. Okay, yeah.
because it has a -1 ongoing to armor.
All right, yeah. Patch
Yeah,
up
so
that armor.
yeah. So Jailbird points out pretty quickly that it looks like the concentrated fire had fired up like some chinks in the armor. But the other points of damage was from when they all jabbed it with their electrical poles, and that sort of overloaded the battery a bit.
Yeah.
Short circuited some stuff, and so so both of the fixes are thankfully identified rather quickly.
And then we just run about trying to quickly patch those things up.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we have Nastria leading the medicine, and Lotus doing lookout. Actually, I'm not. Can I rewind and have Lotus assisting Nastria on medical care and
Oh, okay, sure.
yeah, and we'll have Corum on lookout.
Gotcha. All right. Since she has Lotus and Rena with her, I guess I'll give her a +3 on her rolls here. Oh, well, there we go. All right, yeah, 12.
Sick.
Yeah. So, yeah. See. Jailbird, she immediately sort of just thumbs through her tome and like presses against Jailbird's sort of like, forehead, like feels her chest and her breathing, and just with a quick sort of incantation, there is like a flash, and Jailbird coughs up again, and like there's just like a sort of congealed version of the gas that she inhaled just is out of her now, almost like phlegm, and a lot of her burns like stop singeing so much, so she's back up to full health. Meanwhile, she has to go to Azora.
Oh yeah, I also inhaled some gas.
Right, yeah, so she already knows the fix to that, so thankfully she can, she does the same thing, like she just, goes over sort of fretting like, oh my god, I don't even know where to start, gas, the gas, and, does the same thing to you.
Yeah.
You sort of just, hack up and cough up like a chunk of congealed gas.
Yeah, better than a
Congealed.
baby.
Congealed gas.
Yeah.
I've been forced to cough up far worse things.
Forced to. You wanted to keep them around, but you were just made to give them up.
Well, I didn't choose to have them down my throat in the first place.
Hmm.
Now then, I'll have her roll one more thing. A 12 again. All right, we don't even need to roll again.
Nice.
All right, so, I'm gonna say, with treatment from her and the Lotus, you do get to
Jesus.
mark off. You get to get rid of confused.
Nice.
Yeah, and
That's good.
yeah, and heal 6 HP.
Nice.
I believe I just read the
All right,
words. money
Azora's
has
feeling
always
good,
existed.
still covered in burn scars and stunned.
I think after this we're taking a company holiday. Even if the war is still on, I think we have to just take a few days off, evaluate
This
things.
is my holiday.
All right, calm down, Punisher.
Now, oh wait, did Axe take damage?
Axe,
I think Axe took
how
a
is
beating,
Axe doing?
didn't he?
Well, X is currently. Let me take up his
14
sheet.
of 26 HP, and
Oh, yeah.
stunned and confused.
Aegis is on 15 of 17, so he's not doing too badly. Last thing I had him do was gather up all the guns.
I was gonna
And,
say.
yeah.
Aegis just goes, oh man, this hurts, man.
I don't think Aegis is complaining. Aegis is commanding. Aegis is making sure everyone's getting patched up and the ship is in shape.
Oh, by the way, as a command you reminder, I
Ah,
stepped on
shit.
a nail.
Jesus Christ.
My pain is
Alright.
unimaginable.
Lady, that will require a tetanus shot.
I'm not going to swear.
Yeah.
The fucking foley on that nail going through his foot is like permanently with me. That is one of the most like standout foley moments in The Simpsons for me.
So yeah, Axe. Nostrea sort of like goes over to you, like takes a look at your head, which
Seems a bit more
and then
confident than
at
usual.
a little more confident than usual, and then sees like the point of your body where you were repeatedly jabbed with electrical equipment.
Hello.
Just sort of like wipes her forehead, and just thinks,
She looks at Axe, big strong body, and wipes her forehead. Okay, Neo.
You got a lot of shocks there.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I think.
Where am I? Where am Axe? Where am I?
All right.
I say.
I think I may have gone to your brain a bit. Oh, jeez.
You believe so, good chap?
Scars. Okay, hold on. All right, and she does like a spell. Some through her tome. You can mark off you're confused, and you can heal 6 HP as your head sort of clears up a bit, and you regain a bit of feeling in the parts where the electricity sort of numbed your nerves.
Axe can feel again. Axe felt really weird there. Thanks. he,
Okay.
Axe is gonna just give her a hug. Thanks.
Yeah.
Many
Of
thanks.
course. God, that took a lot out of me.
Sorry.
If I just sit down, what are the chances that we'll be attacked by 25 people again?
Axe cannot do
25
math.
specifically, pretty low.
Okay. So yeah, she just goes to sit down and just takes out like a piece of paper and just starts writing.
Oh, so Neo, the rifles that got added. What are the tags on those? Tags and weight.
They're near 1 weight and one piercing.
Okay. So rifles, just put that there. 5 times 5. Okay. So we got 5 rifles, and anyone is welcome to partake of them because they're because I imagine to be quite useful. And the ammo, because we got 5 ammo and 5 rifles. I mean, Aegis is going to take 1. Just tab on hand. Oh god, I'm actually going to have to shuffle something. Why do I still have the arm cannon? Oh yeah, because that's more useful and cool. I'll keep the arm... Okay, I'm not taking the rifle then. I'll leave the rifle on the ship for the time being. I can't afford to carry the... I don't have the weight allowance to carry both of them right now. Which is unfortunate. But yeah, I tell I even just at one point I turned to Nostra while she's patching people up, and just, all right, got these weapons. Be sure to grab a rifle to defend yourself, just in case you need it.
I don't know. I've never fired a gun before.
You just point and shoot.
Uh,
Just think of it like a spell, but a lot simpler.
oh,
With a stick. It's like a wand that has exactly one spell.
I mean, that's just a scroll. It's like a big wooden scroll.
But
With
you
a
have to point it. Like a wand.
It's like the best of both worlds. It's the simplicity of a scroll with the efficacy of a spell.
yeah. Reina picks one up, just sort of looking at it, and says, "Friend used to hunt game with something like this."
You do
Oh.
much hunting?
Oh no, I had someone else do it for me. I went with him sometimes. And yeah, she takes like you know, practices just holding it and taking aim, squinting.
No. While I don't want it, while I hope it doesn't come to this, if the nowhere gets raided, just try and memorize where the safety points are, what areas you can defend, and try and hold them off. We're not going to get too far from the nowhere until we're certain it's safe to do so. Actually, that's the thing. Yeah, Aegis gives Reyna a bit of magic paper and gets the receiving end, just in case enemies get on right to me, and we'll get back here immediately.
Corum reports that he doesn't see anyone like in the distance.
Okay, good. We've got our repairs and we've got our healing done, so let's move before they mount a counterattack. Yeah, I ordered Corum to, like, unless he was already inside, I imagine he was, like, keeping an eye from the roof to
Yeah.
move back inside, and we're going to use the map to try and advance on the lab and avoid the mines. And
Nice.
since we can now go in tread mode again, we might be able to scale small buildings and evade them
you
that
mean
way.
leg mode.
Leg mode.
Leg mode. Yeah, leg mode.
Yeah. Alrighty, so you're driving?
Yes. Actually,
Alright.
no, I'll put someone else in charge of driving. Aegis is going to now take watch, get rifle ready.
Axe.
No, you...
You can't even fit in the cockpit.
Axe can, if he tries.
I'm
You
a jail-
said you couldn't.
I'm going to
He
put...
would be cramped. It's just gonna be like Mr. Incredible driving him.
Yeah, I'm going to ask Corum to drive for the moment.
Gotcha. Alright, so yeah, he's got the map on hand and he's advancing forward.
Meanwhile, Aegis is going to basically command Lotus and Azora, well, basically everyone, just to kind of keep watch through the kill slots we have. The murder holes. We should have put a periscope on this thing. Oh well.
Alright, so yeah, advancing forward.
It does
avoiding
have a
mines,
periscope.
Well, that's the
moving
driver's periscope,
towards-
isn't it?
Moving
No,
towards
that's
that
someone
lab.
else for scouting ahead.
Oh, okay, well, I guess one of us is working the periscope then.
Alright. So, I'd like. So who's specifically? So you're specifically trying to keep watch then.
Yes.
All right. Roll wisdom.
Okay. Alright, thoughts and prayers.
Ooh, nice.
You didn't roll as Aegis. I bet that would have been a 10 if you rolled as Aegis.
Wait, if he's using the periscope,
Uh,
or is he
No,
not?
He's. He didn't say. He said he had someone else on the periscope.
Oh.
He was just on lookout.
I said it didn't matter who's on the periscope, but I'm not going to bullshit and say, oh yeah, it's definitely me to get that +1.
If it's using the built-in periscope, you add this vehicle's control step to your roll.
Dang.
Passenger move.
So sad.
I guess this is why I've always been driver. I overlooked the fundamentals. Shit.
Okay, so, but since you're not on the periscope, you managed to You sort of, just sort of looking around. You get a sense that things are a little too quiet. Like things are probably like nothing's approaching you. And that's when you hear a bit of murmuring among your hostages in the storage.
Axe, check on the hostages.
Okie dokie. Axe checks on the hostages. You.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
So Axe, you open up the door to the storage room
Yeah.
to see two of the hostages getting out of their ropes, and one of them holding a gun.
You.
As the one holding a gun, panics and immediately opens fire on you.
Axe is gonna run. Axe is gonna run at him and slam him against the wall.
You powering
Alright.
through the bullet. Just taking
Yes.
The bullet.
He punches
He's
it out
too
the way.
too angry for bullets. It's like that scene from the fucking JoJo game where Dio's trying to stab Jonathan, but the knife is being bent away by Jonathan's sheer density. It's like that with Axe with the bullet. Axe is too dense and angry for metal to strike him.
Would you rather just take the hit and attack, or?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, you'll take the hit and attack.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right.
I mean, everyone's gonna notice the gunshot.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think anyone on the ship's gonna be blind to what
So,
just
yeah.
happened there.
You get a take 7 damage with 1 piercing.
Oh, nice, 7 damage. I'm sorry.
Alright, well I'm gonna take one gambit because technically that means that I planned for Axe to get shot, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, Axe, roll your hack and slash.
You know, this gambit move is really fucked up because it frames everything as this
Oh
was
my
part of the
lordy.
plan.
Why didn't you roll it as Axe?
Which means
Yeah,
that basically every time you guys do something stupid in combat, you're making Aegis look stupid.
I mean, that's what Axe does best.
I guess.
Also nice. Yeah, Axe is gonna slam him against the wall and... Yeah. I imagine Axe starts punching him in the face or something.
Ooh.
Bad. Go back in rope.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You just start punching him in the face, and he's screaming out like, "Okay, don't stop, please!"
Bonk, 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 bonk.
Aegis calls out for Azora, help Axe with the hostages. Aegis is just gonna keep keeping an eye out.
Yeah, Zora's gonna
Actually,
hop
I
down
think Axe
there.
wanna do. He wanna grab his hand, the one that's holding the gun, and he wants to. You know what? Axe is gonna be mean.
He's gonna
Axe
crush
is-
the gun in his hand.
He's gonna rage out, and then he's gonna crush his hand.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Good job, Axe.
So let's roll con. That's a 9. Oh well. Well,
You know what?
well,
You know what? I need you on
Suffer
top.
one
I know. I
Some-
need you on top form for later. I'm giving you +1 with. I'm spending my 1 gambit to make
Wow.
that a 10. I
I
don't want.
wonder if I should place myself in grave danger to give you a +1 to defy danger, so you can not roll
Yeah.
defy danger again, and I can take like 2 debilities and get completely fucked.
I'm trying to
But
keep
one
everyone on
gambit, yeah.
top form.
That's why you. That's the gambit. You sent Axe to check it out because you knew if he got shot, he'd rage out and immediately take care of the problem.
Yeah, exactly. That was all
Yeah.
according to Kaikaku. I knew he'd get angry at these people.
But yeah, with his extra strength, Axe is gonna grab his hand and just crush it.
Man, Aegis is becoming such a good
Actually-
commander, intentionally sending people into rooms to get shot.
Aegis knows. He's going, yes, Axe has a 95% trigger chance of triggering his rage here.
It's all on that little
Yeah, Zora's
NFL board in his
gonna,
brain.
come back up. Good job, Axe got shot just like how you wanted.
All according
I
to
like to
Kaikaku.
actually know when we heard the gunshot and Axe yelling, like Aegis explains to Azor, go make sure Axe got shot how I wanted him to.
He says as he sits in his chair.
I'm not sitting in my chair. I'm keeping an eye on the road.
Exactly.
I trust
But
you
yeah.
and Azora to deal with the
Oh, actually,
hostages.
no. Ben. Since I reached out, I want. Yes. I want to use superhuman strength. So I not only crush his hand, I crush the gun too.
Oh, okay. Roll strength.
Oh,
Yeah.
his hand
Crush. You
is.
break his hand is crushed and that gun is in pieces.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Hey,
Azora, you come to the room.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, sweet.
Well, how many were out? Was it just him who was out of his?
He was out of his ropes with a gun out. The other two were getting out of their ropes.
Yeah. Right now they're slinking back in.
Well, Azora, that's the thing. Azora, you come, you see Axe, with this guy against the wall, crushing his hand, and you don't see anyone else in the room
At all.
at all. It's just Axe and this guy.
Axe.
Hmm? Turns around.
Where are the others?
What? Wait. Axe takes a beat. He looks up. It takes a beat, and he turns around and looks at the guy. Where are the others?
I'm gonna discern realities.
Right.
Oh baby, look at that big brain.
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby.
What here is not what it appears to be.
Oh
Right.
shit! I
So.
forgot to fill those in.
It looks like these ropes. They didn't just like struggle out of these ropes. It looks like they were like they've been cut like with a knife. Someone had a knife
see.
and cut them. And also, like the so yeah, someone had a knife and cut these ropes. They couldn't have just gotten out by themselves. And also that it looks like they you
Break
didn't
these
like,
cuffs.
it doesn't look like they could have, like there's no evidence like of anything being displaced in such a way that like that they just ran out, or obviously someone would have noticed, and these guys aren't exactly masters of stealth.
Yeah. It's a shame I don't have a flamethrower.
Yeah, so what's your other question?
Let's also go with what should I be on the lookout for?
You should be, let's see, so it looks like, well, this guy had a gun, but it
Oh, no.
doesn't look like they're like the ropes are empty, but it looks like there are it looks like you don't see any other guns, but you know, if one of them had a gun,
Yeah.
surely the other two would. So should probably be on the lookout for any shots that might ring out.
And what is about to happen?
This you've seen a lot of sort of no, in your days you've seen, you know, a lot of assaults, right? You've
Yeah.
seen
Mm-hmm.
a lot of situations of like, you know, having to hold down the fort and like subterfuge and all that. This probably reminds, like, going off like what you're seeing here, the fact that this guy was clearly taken by surprise. There's probably something at play here. Like there's probably going, like, this has all the marks of like something meant to like sow chaos,
Yeah.
like catch people off guard.
Mhm.
So the fact that like you're here looking for them means that they're probably not going to target you.
Gotcha. I'm going to so all right, going to like go back out of the room and just like tell, you know, shutting the door and just telling Axe, you know, make sure this door stays shut. Yell if, you know, more people show up in this room.
Okay.
And I'm going to leave and just call out for Nostria.
Yeah.
And like, do I hear a response from her? And like, where is she in the vehicle?
So she had went up to like the sort of meditation room to just sort of do some writing, and you don't hear a response.
I'm going to quickly, not like quickly and deliberately go up to where I last saw her.
Right. So
Anyone I pass, I just say be on guard.
Right. Okay. So you run up and you see her sort of actually no, roll dex. Roll dex, see how fast you are.
That's a good. Oh, this is scary.
If these guys have gone in Viz...
Oh no, that's
Oh,
not
no.
good.
I have no gambit. I did not plan this far ahead.
Okay, so yeah, you kind of you sort of think like you call for her and she doesn't respond. You probably maybe like you call for her again and then you just decide to like
Yeah.
like get up there to check on her.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get there, you see she's on the floor, tied up and gagged.
Okay.
In-
Does
in-
she
in-
is she
in
like
the meditation
awake
room.
though? At least like struggling or whatever, or does she seem like or is she like not moving?
She looks awake. She looks frightened.
Mm-hmm. Do I see anything else in the room?
You do not.
Um. I'm gonna call to Aegis actually.
Yeah,
Right.
okay. Aegis...
Well, holding my position, keeping eye contact on Nostria, but not moving towards her yet.
Okay, yeah, Aegis closes his murder hole and just calls out to the rest of the ship that I'm no longer on watch, and he heads over to Azora.
Yeah.
Yeah, before he enters the room, I just say, believe we've been infiltrated. They seem to have some cloaking ability. Looks like the prisoners have escaped. Axe has won. And then just says, watch my six. And Azora is going to, start moving towards Nostrea to free her.
Corum yells back, since you're on the same floor as him now,
Yeah.
since it's the meditation room. He yells back at seeing you in the rear view, saying, "Should I stop driving?"
Hold still for a moment.
All right, so bring it to park.
Yeah, bring it to park, and he also
Yeah,
tells
yeah.
him to draw his weapon, keep an eye out. And
Yeah,
I am going
draws the
to, just
dagger.
so it's officially out there, set Azora as my
Nice.
phalanx. Why have I forgotten the word?
Your fulcrum.
Fulcrum. Ah,
Phalanx.
it's my phalanx. Yeah, there's actually 20 of us, and we're in a big formation. Man, if Aegis could clone himself like Kevin Spacey, he could just be a phalanx.
That'd be cool. Oh my god, talk about making yourself your own fulcrum.
I am fulcrumed 20 times. I am behind 20 fulcrums.
Oh, okay, but imagine how fucking powerful that duplication move would be on Aegis, actually. Holy
What?
shit.
Aegis attacks one person, this person is immediately attacked 20 times.
I
Just
mean,
take
it
the Heather
takes...
Space cloning move.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, it takes... The first move only lets you be in 2 places at once. It's another move to let you be in multi-places, but it's also a separate move where you can not just take a ton of damage and die instantly. So it's like, that's your sort of... But yeah, Aegis just in his training, as he grows stronger, he gets fast enough to learn the multi-form
technique.
Truly.
Nani.
My final anime move, clone jutsu.
You're approaching Nostria.
Yeah.
Right.
On guard, I'm walking to her. I'm not like, running to her. I'm walking to her deliberately to take out her gag and then, unbind her.
While this is
Right.
happening, Aegis does turn to the crushed hand prisoner and just says to him,
He's downstairs.
"Oh, okay,
In the storage room
Yeah.
with Axe. Yeah.
oh, okay." Aegis does shout down
I-
to Axe. Aegis does shout down then, at the very least. Axe, ask him how long ago this happened. When did they move?
Okie dokie. Thanks. Yes. Let me just find it because I think I have a move for this I wanna try out.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I picked intimidate. When you threaten someone, wrong strength. Yeah, actually just how did you plan this?
You
Where did it
didn't
go?
write it down. What the fuck? You didn't write it in your thing.
Oh no, I
I'm
am gonna
so mad. I'm
I'm
so
gonna-
mad.
Is Axe
I'm glad-
actually level 11 now?
No, he's
Yes.
level 14.
Oh, did he level up a bunch?
Yeah.
Good. Good. I missed
He-
that
he-
happening.
He
Yeah,
multi-classed into the brute like I kept telling him he should.
So what's
Nice.
his new combo class name?
The brutal savage, I guess.
Brutal
think I
Savage,
literally
or it could be
called
the
it that.
Savage.
Oh, he's
Brute.
the savage brute. Yeah. He
Oh,
wrote
do you
down
know
the
what my
savage
do you know what my multi-class name is, Neo? Have you looked at it?
brute.
The skirmishter.
Oh god.
Mine's
fucking-
the Fighting Soldier. It could have been
Fucking Medal of Honor warfighter.
Hey Neo.
it could have been the Peerless Soldier.
I'm gonna have to-
Would have been
yeah,
the other one.
Yeah. So
I'm-
what is X?
I'm gonna have to edit this a bit because if you look at it right now, that's just what happens when you
All
fucking-
got absolutely abysmal
on a 729.
portmanteau names.
Okay, fuck it. I'll do this for you quickly, Neil.
Oh yeah, that's a
Neil.
lot of commas.
Yeah, I'm
On a
just-
7 to 9, they would, but they don't think
Yeah, no,
you're
that's
the
what happens
biggest
when you
threat
just
in
call-
the room.
That's what happened. I posted it in the Discord.
Nice.
But yeah, Axe is basically shouting at him to tell Axe everything. Or
Where
other
is
hand
she?
goes.
All right. Yeah. You just. All right. So yeah, this is. Yeah. He just like shakes back like in pain from his crushed hand, like wincing. I just. Some guy came in here with guns and a knife, and he promised he'd just like 10 minutes ago when this started moving, he came in and just tried to free us and let us have guns so we could leave. He could escape.
Bullshit. No one was here 10 minutes ago. But Axe will relay this to Aegis.
How'd they get out 10 minutes ago?
Yeah.
How did we not
But yeah.
notice?
Yeah, Axe shouts that. Also, you. Axe is gonna try and knock him unconscious.
Wait.
Actually, yeah, he just wait.
Oh wait, actually I'm not down there. I can't tell you not to knock
Yeah,
him
you can't
unconscious. Go
stop.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Axe just not like bonks him against some metal rod or something.
Yeah.
There
And
you
then
go.
you just hear Aegis ask where they were going.
Oh,
Axe just doesn't want to admit he knocked him out, so he starts making up answers.
where are they going? Okay. Axe actually grabs him and tries to shake him away.
Just hears a snap as his neck breaks, his head like flopping around.
Oh no. He not say he passed out from pain.
Damn it. We'll get him later.
So yeah,
I
you
should s-
undo Nostria's gag first, then, right?
Yeah. I'll also say, and I guess this is both like Nostria, but like more so, especially Aegis would probably notice this more. Azora is like, in like intense mode, like Aegis, like if he's paying attention to Azora, like Azora's like, alarmingly tense, even by Azora's standards, like hand trembling a little, eye like, super like psycho-dilated.
Actually, you know what? As you're approaching her, actually, she like notices she's actually shaking her head no at you as you're approaching her.
Yeah, Azora, does
So what do you do?
Azora, hang back a second.
Yeah, no, Azora does stop too as soon as she sees that. Azora's like, but you can see Azora's whole body is like trembling a
Azora,
little.
step
There's
back.
clearly something going. Yeah.
Azora, step back and clear your head a second. And Aegis is going to scan the room. He's going to discern realities.
Right.
Probably poorly, but he's just going to tell, no, yeah, he can't figure anything
yeah,
out.
you don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
There's a loud banging noise, right down, by the bathroom.
Azora, you go check that out. I'll untie her, okay?
Who did they get?
Azora
this
sort
time?
of like inhales and like looks around the room and just says, be careful. Don't rush. And, then hops down, the hole to go investigate the bathroom.
So yeah, Azora, as you pop down the ladder, you see you see Reyna looking at the bathroom, and she sees you come in and says, "Water's leaking out of there."
What do you? And yeah, Azora just glances at her and back at the thing. So it's like the bathroom door closed and
Yeah,
just water leaking out. Okay.
yeah, water leaking out from under.
Azora tells her, actually, go check on Aegis. Keep an eye on him.
All right.
Everyone is
Corum's up
just
there
shuffling
too, right?
around this
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Corum's up there too. Are you?
Yeah.
So you still gonna send her?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Well, it's
okay.
also I don't want her right here.
Right. Gotcha. Yeah.
It's half I want eyes on Aegis, half I, don't want her to be here when I, open this door.
Right. So yeah, she goes up. Aegis. Nostria is still just shaking her head no as if you're approaching to try and unbind her.
Okay, so Aegis walks a few feet in front of her. He kind of crouches down to eye level, and then he's kind of motioning with his eyes around the room, and just says, "What's wrong? Give me a hint."
All right. She she looks around, just sort of panicking, and then just sort of closes her eyes, and then just opens them up wide, and then closes her eyes, opens them up wide.
I have no idea what to make of that. Yeah, but Aegis kind of turns around, looks about the room, and then it just says to her, "If I try and untie you, is something gonna happen?"
She nods her head yes.
Magical, explosive.
She nods her head yes vigorously.
All right. Do you have any idea how to disarm it?
She just sort of she doesn't even nod yes or no. She just sort of shakes her head and just she's clearly fucking terrified. She can't think straight.
If I get any closer, will it go off?
She nods her head yes.
Right. Okay, we'll figure this out, don't worry. Aegis calls out, "Lotus, I need a hand in here."
Yeah, Lotus pops up. So see, now we have Lotus, Aegis, Corin, and Reyna up top. Oh yeah, and Nostria. Which means downstairs we just have Axe and Azora.
And Jailbird.
And Jailbird, yes.
Yeah, I kind of turn to Lotus when he gets down.
Gets up.
Aegis kind of looks at him and says something. She's rigged up some kind of magical explosive. If we try and untie her, it'll detonate. This is kind of out of my. This is out of my league.
Lotus, looks at him oh, that's quite a situation for Nostria.
Hang on.
Sure.
You may not like this idea, but Axe,
Oh,
Hello?
shit.
you destroy magic, right?
Well, Axe has been known to smash the various magical thing.
This is the thing. Aegis doesn't know how Axe's thing works. Just that he negates magic, but would he negate a magical rigged
Oh.
explosive, or would he just destroy
uh,
Nastria instantly with it?
I'm telling you, his magic thing just means that he has extra resistance to magical
Yeah,
effects upon
Oh,
him.
okay. Rewind.
Yeah.
Rewind.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Axe is coming out and you're saying, yes, he knocked out, but apparently someone helped him, which is very
So, Zora,
frightening.
you're open the bathroom door.
So, well, I'm not gonna open it first. I'm gonna stand. It's closed, right? I'm gonna stand not in front of it, to the side of it, and now having a sense of where everyone is. I'm going to first call out to Jailbird if
Yep.
I get a response from her.
Yeah, she comes up. Yeah. on
No,
alert.
and like I just hold out a hand to stay back. I'm just confirming that she's not in there.
Right.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna mentally be elsewhere for a second. I'm responding to a work email.
Gotcha.
And so, having now knowing where everyone is, we wouldn't have, there's no one in that bathroom who could be one of us. Azora is going to stab through the door into the bathroom.
Ooh. Okay.
Should I
Alright.
roll a
Yeah. Roll
thing
strength.
for that?
Roll strength.
Oh god. Baby.
Yeah. You.
Is anyone on low health?
Nope.
Not really. I've only lost 2 hit points. I think Axe probably needs it.
You
I
can
think
gain back
lower.
to. You can. Oh, if
Axe needs it.
then
Axe needs it
yeah.
most, I believe. Hang on.
Gain 2
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go do something. So.
Axe gain 2 HP.
Oh man,
Nice.
thanks. Axe feels suddenly refreshed.
All right. We are going. Should we do? So sword, not retaliating, not going to be greedy with it. Yeah. Deal damage or roll damage. Should I roll damage?
No. No.
Okay.
Yeah. You stab through the door.
Do
Yeah,
I feel anything other than door?
you don't really feel anything.
After like a second, pull the sword out and open the door, with my shield ready.
Yeah. It looks like someone blew off the shower head.
Not the shower head.
To get it, and now it's just like pouring water out.
Damn, we were gonna wash Axe with that.
Gonna try and, sweep. This is a bathroom. This is small. Like, I'm standing and blocking the doorway. I'm gonna try and sweep the room with my sword, like, not super hard, but just that, like, so nothing could, if there's something invisible here, I'll, like, make
Right.
contact with it.
Right.
I'll be right back. Oh, be right back. I am back. What the hell? Hello.
Okay, so you're swinging your sword just to sweep everything around. Roll dex, I suppose. Yeah, roll dex, roll dex. Actually, no, you don't have to roll, I guess. Or whatever. In any case, yeah, you're swinging your sword around. You're not hitting anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to turn the water off?
Yes.
All right.
I feel like since you said that, I now regret it, but let me put it that I wasn't going to think to turn the water off until you asked me, where I didn't realize that was an option. I thought this was like a permanent, water coming out thing, but like...
No, I mean, I figured you thought
Okay.
you wouldn't think it was an option, so I just wanted to bring it up. That
Okay.
You probably don't want your water.
You wanted to
supply.
bait. You wanted to
Fair.
bait the hook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, this isn't me fucking with you.
Okay,
I
okay.
would just say you should probably turn it off so that the
Yeah.
nowhere doesn't lose its water supply.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yes,
Yeah,
I do that.
water's turned off. Yep. And there's a sort of spark and like a crack behind you. You hear behind you, and Jailbird yelps.
I'm going to whip around and actually going to. Can I throw my shield? Will you let me do that?
Sure.
Yeah, just hurl my shield like, you know. Well, first of all, like, what do I see with Jailbird when I
You
turn
see
around?
Jailbird yelp. At Jailbird yelp, you see like there's like a spark and like a crack, sort of just a small like, just sort of like a small little boom, like by her one of her mechanical arms. One of them just sort of falls off, with like sparking like arcs like coming out of it.
Does Jailbird, like, is she still standing?
Yeah, she's still standing.
Okay.
She's taken by surprise, and
I'm
like
going
she's
to,
like
like,
looking
you know,
around.
Captain America hurl my shield, like, to essentially right next of her. Like, on the side of whichever arm fell off.
All right,
Just blind hurl it there.
roll deck.
Ooh. Um. Hmm. Let's say, let me look at how these work. We'll say you have to move to get the shot, placing you in danger of the GM's choice. If I can do, or
Sure.
and do you want me to roll damage?
No.
Okay, that's sad.
Yeah, you throw your shield next to Jailbird, sort of lands on the wall as you step out of the bathroom.
Dents the
And
wall.
and
Nostria had painted a really nice picture that we hung up on the wall, like, because we were so proud of it, and I just obliterated it with my shield.
and that's when stepping forward again, you fall over, just flat on your face.
Okay,
Your legs have been tied together.
that's not good.
We got
With
some
what?
master rope man on the ship
Yeah,
right now.
some looks like just some rope.
Hmm.
Actually, that's no. This looks like some wire, like very thin wire, actually.
Interesting.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Lotus, looking at Nostria lying down, says, "This is not exactly in that magical area of my expertise. I'm more versed in the spirits." Hmm. Let's see. He can. He'll roll spout lore. 'Cause he has magical. Okay, Lois says, but the spirits are seeing magic energy around her. Whatever it is that they've put on her, it's on her back.
Hmm. You think you'd be able to move her safely, or is this something we need to do?
I could try to do something with great speed, but it might be but it could end poorly if I'm not quick enough.
Take time to consider your options. I'm gonna check the rest of the ship and make sure there's nothing else going on.
Yeah, Reina points out. Sounds like there's a commotion down there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out. Aegis is gonna head downstairs,
All right.
rifle
Yeah.
at the
So
ready.
yeah, you see Azora on the ground, feet tied up with wire, and Jailbird missing one of her mechanical arms.
I'll say actually this is probably good timing for it. Just right after it falling, you know, with the wire, Azora's immediate reaction is essentially like put her sword between her legs, sort of on the inside of the wire, then just, you know, sort of try and push herself up to get up and just like, well, bracing herself against the sword to cut the wire as she tries to stand.
Gotcha. Yeah. So you probably see her doing that when you get down.
What's going on?
Under attack.
Yeah, Jailbird says something blew up one of my arms.
Aegis is gonna look around. There's water on the floor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Coming out
okay.
of the
Aegis is gonna
bathroom.
like kick the water up.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
I don't see the water stop suddenly in midair anywhere.
Nope.
You don't see the attacker.
No, I've been keeping I was keeping my eye like right on Azora. I was locking eyes with her. I didn't see anyone come up behind her.
And my back's been to the bathroom, which I cleared. And so does anything, am I able to like get up and cut the wire?
Yeah,
Or...
yeah.
Okay. No explosions happen or anything?
Nope.
Good. I'm glad Aegis didn't warn me about that in case that had been the case. It's a good thing I wasn't like in that it didn't end up being the case. That would have been real embarrassing if we freaked out and didn't cut the wires even though it was fine.
Yeah, Aegis is trying to scan the room and work out. Oh, I don't like to put it this way, but. And they may be listening, but our only option may be to wait for the next attack and then respond to it.
We should group up, Azora says, as she's very calmly and deliberately, but, you know, still with, like, a distinct, you know, tremble and clearly, like, very high-strung, walking back to collect her shield. You know, she's walking back very, very deliberately, you know, keeping her eye open and, you know, making everything very slow and deliberate and, you know, but very at the ready for anything.
I've got Lotus and Nastria I've got Lotus and Reyna attending to Nastria, so they'll deal with that. Where is Axe at the moment?
Where is Zax?
Are you still in the storage room yelling at the unconscious?
No,
man, or-
he's moved past that.
Right.
He's moved on. Actually, Aegis does call out, Corum, how are you doing?
Doing fine up here, Chief.
Okay,
Uh,
I think we've accounted for everyone.
Axis more is in the living room area, I've decided. Like outside of the storage room.
So we've got an invisible threat moving around. He's got Nastria wired to blow. So we've got invisible magic attackers.
oh, isn't this the first Azora's hearing of that specific?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Azora doesn't have, like, doesn't say anything, just sort of, like, freezes for a moment, like, you know, thinking things over, and, you know, is still, like, very, very, very high-strung right now.
Aegis, can I try rolling Discern Realities again, or would that
You
be
can.
unfair? Okay.
You're allowed.
God damn it. Aegis can't think.
You
Can't
have
fight.
you have super bad luck with wisdom specifically, I feel
It's
like.
flat, is what, like, it's fucking just flat, but it just can't.
When it comes to wisdom, Aegis is literally just pea brain.
He's not wise. He's just.
It's a bit cheesy since Aegis did also just sort of, but, you know, Azora's very much keeping her eye out and, like, check the route. She's been dealing with this. She's been tied up. She's seen stuff happen. Can I do a discern realities for this too, or
You
no?
may.
Okay.
I actually have another idea, but we'll wait for it.
All right, 3 questions.
All right. What here is useful or valuable to me?
Well, that wire you were just tied up with seems it's very thin and very strong. Like something that thin usually isn't that like, you know,
Fuck, Ariana's attacking us.
tough and like able to like bind like armored legs together. So yeah, that's a pretty interesting material right there.
Pretty nuts.
Can't believe Ariana betrayed us. We had been so nice to her. We helped. We saved her, like, the city from being blown up. This is fucked.
All Alright, what's your next
Actually, shit. Like, the more I think about this, like, this really could be fucking Ariana. Like, black magic with, like, Nick taking the arm off and the explosions. Like, you know, Azora tried to move through the environment and got, like, tripwired and bound. Like, shit.